Going to be doing the same as yesterday. Trying maybe to get to the last bit of the starting 11. See what happens then. Like, do I become like a hero or something? It don't take it away. Oh no, yeah it does. Alright, I'm gonna do this first. I forgot. I'm starting. Might actually do better now. And you can give me like an 8 rating, because I could probably guarantee I'm gonna get that. Edison, save this if you like, man. That's what I thought. Here we go. Pleasure to kick off and on striker. Wait, does that mean I've dropped Raul Jimenez into the bench? I'm praying that this defense isn't gonna be like a you know, a Liverpool like that happened last time, the 0-0 draw, because that was irritating, you know, trying to get through the defence and ho. Great save. Oh my days, that is so their fault. Come on. Oh. Alright, nice down the wing now. Yeah, Gundogan. Skill you up. Skill you up. Oh, told you. Told you, Gundogan. I don't like where the camera shakes sometimes. Thank you. Ooh! That would have been a banger. Well, Aston Villa and Man United play today, really? Hold on, chat. Let me just get the live scores up. So, if any of you are Man United or Aston Villa fans, Man United's my second team. They're sort of, I do like them. They're not my first, you know, Premier. It's obviously Southampton because, I mean, born and bred. Oh! Oh, I don't think I should chip that one. Not gonna lie. Hey. No. You could see that ball wasn't going to make it, but come on. Ah, oh, stupid Kyle Walker. I only like you when you play for England, because you're good. Oh, I can say that I don't even... Well, I like you as a player. Right, let's do a second half masterclass. Please don't stop me off. Yes, still on. Get in. So. Get in, here I go. No, my shots always go over, that's why I never get them on target. No! What do you mean release the ball sooner? I just accidentally lost control. Yeah, I'm not winning that. I'm being cornered by literally 2 people. I had to call for pass. If I didn't call for the pass, then the ball wouldn't be up here by now, would it? Common sense, Bruno. Common sense. They're gonna go more attackive now. Oh, come on! I mean, if they go more attacking, then that means they're not going to have a lot of people back. Oh, come on! We're fifth. X Games Open, Group Stage and Lower Round 1. Wow, alright. Come on, I was gonna turn. Alright, come on. Come on, really? Gonna be that sad? Oh my days. Do you know what? I wish that you couldn't see what the manager was saying to you. But it actually really irritates me. I'm going to be honest, I couldn't care less. Bad call for pass, I don't care. I really don't. Okay, now. What's the conversion rate again? Oh, God, yeah. No, don't pass back. Good, good. Get it. Burn is really irritating me. I wish I could burn him. The Amex Stadium don't really look that big. Burn, actually don't ruin this. Burn! Burn does that again, I swear I'm gonna snap someone. Oh, I've run into that player now. You're too late, you spastic. Why didn't it slide? Last time I thought square meant slide, like that. So you're not going to compliment me when I actually connect the slide tackle. When I don't connect it, you're going to be critical on it. Fucking hell. Get a life, you mad fucking scientist. What was that? Oh, we need to win this game. How did you miss? How did he miss that? Gotta try it. Tried shooting before Burn ruined it again.
The best athletes, the biggest tricks. In Aspen, Colorado, for the 21st year in a row. Whoa. How you doing? We're back. You're back. Can't wait. X Games, Aspen, January 21st through the 23rd, 2022. Let's go.
You know how some carriers give you so little for your older busted phone you just end up living with it? I don't think so. Verizon lets you trade in your broken phone for a shiny new one. You break it, we upgrade it. You dunk it, doggy bone it, slam it, wham it, strawberry jam it.
Look at him. Look at him.
Plans. Every customer, current, new, or business. Because everyone deserves better. And with plans starting at just $35, better costs less than you think.
This might not be your car. And this might not be your engine. Maybe this isn't your morning routine. And maybe these aren't your coworkers. Perhaps...
No, I could have scored from that as well. Rush it away until the attack actually stopped.
Which means you're one of us. Doesn't it? For serious engines, on and off the track, upgrade to Mobile One. It's 3 a.m. I need a taquito. My boat's antifreeze. Here's your order, nacho cheese. Tippy driver.
Yeah, I scored in the second minute.
Hello and welcome to the North American X Games Open. We are very excited to be back here in the driver's seat with the RLCS. My name is F. I'll be hosting you guys alongside two of the best in the business and Achieves and Stacks. How you guys doing? Wow.
Let's do it really good.
We're alongside two of the best in the business? That's great. We also have Corelli and Spaceman in the wings. They'll be joining us a little bit later as we take a look at some of our matches. Today is a great day. We're coming off of some fantastic competition and going right on into it. We're at the top of the league. We're at the top of the year, and because of that, we're going to fill you in with some information. Like I said, we've got a cast of characters here, but Cole and Stumpy are joining us, at least on video, to break down what's going on.
The weather outside is frightful, so slap on some thick socks, warm up some cocoa, and settle in by the fireplace for 5 things to look forward to in the first winter region. Number 5, Day 1 feature matches. Our Day 1 shows are evolving. Qualifying teams will still put on their own brilliant broadcasts, which, by the way, you should definitely watch to support the team that you love. But on the mainstream, we're going to be watching one series at a time from beginning to end. The Day 1 stream will evolve as the season goes on, so don't stop sending that ever-constructive feedback in chat. Number 4, roster change galore. Rosters the world over have tinkered and traded their teams in an attempt to strike gold, and North America was spiciest. After poor land performances, G2 and Envy made the scene's first ever straight swap, with Drees off to Envy and Atomic joining G2. Elsewhere, Sypical is now with FaZe, and just turned 15 Wonder Kid Daniel has joined Space Station Gaming. Number 3, new format. As it's winter, we thought we'd make things as cozy as possible. So the 16 teams per region will be placed into 4 little groups of 4. Aww. A group win secures double elimination playoffs on the upper side, but finish second or third and reach the
Oh, didn't expect that. Let's try that.
And there's always next event, I guess. Number 2, BDS back to their best. BDS may have disappointed at the 4 regionals by only getting 3rd overall. Ugh. But it turns out they were merely biding their time. With one major dub in Santa's sack and the next land months away, BDS now turn their attention to snatching back their online crown.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
Number 1, farewell Kenobi. One of the game's undeniable legends has retired. SART-BC alumni Kronovi isn't just a Season 1 world champion. For a long time, he was Rocket League, as his streams and montages taught literally millions what was possible in-game.
Oh,
This will be the first split since Kronovi's retirement, and all of us involved in RL Esports owe a great deal of debt to a man who constantly pushed us forwards. Kronovi, We salute thee.
All right, great stuff from them as always. I don't know, they showed the day one and then I love you, Stacks. I love you, Chiefs. But yeah, so if you guys have watched our Friday shows in the past, it was really just kind of like playing root beer tapper, looking at all the games, because there's all the games. Now we're going to do a little bit more of a focus. We're going to drill in, watch some specific matchups, and then after them kind of tap in, tap out. I've got my two commentators like here, but I'll also be chilling on mic, ready to go to chime in and let you guys know that, you know, RBG just upset somebody or something mid-match. So you're not going to miss any action out here. If you have put your hands over your eyes.
How do you know?
We have 4 groups of teams here playing. Some of them are pretty dirty. Some of them not so much. Chiefs, I'm going to ask you, what group do you look at first?
Come on! Don't be Rashford. Fucking hell.
FaZe Clan, SSG Rogue, Torrent, tough draw, unlucky. The other one, I think you can make
How? I don't even tap. Alright, I've tapped it.
Pension for a team like B1 that has a lot of hype built up with the Beast Mode move and some really tough teams in there, Rebellion, Ghost, and G2. So those are the 2 ones that kind of catch my eye initially.
Excruciating. That's a good word for that specifically. You know, I've always got my eyes on this Complexity team. I think it's really fun kind of watching them ascend into this league here. Stacks going up against NB, Oxygen, and Sonics. I think this is a group that Complexity and NB could really succeed in.
Yeah, this is a favorable draw for them, but you know, the 2 most important parts of any of these groups. First place, because you get into the upper bracket of the playoffs.
What?
And last place, because you're out. And
last time I'm retrying this.
we don't really know who the heavy favorite is to go 1 or 4. I think it's going to be a battle for both of those spots. And
Thing is, penalties are 50-50.
Sonics out at all. 2 and 1.
It matters where the keeper goes.
Kind of creates some chaotic scenarios. If you can spring an upset over like a Complexity or this NV team now that we'll see now that they've added trees, who knows what we're going to see out of them. This is a very exciting time to be one of those teams like Oxygen or Sonics, because I don't think they are
take
as
a
dead in
B.
the water as a lot of people might think.
Well, no, I have to
I
anyway.
just want to touch on Group A1 real quick. Energy and X-Set, we know and love them. Vibrance and RBG. Vibrance is Astro Oath and Fifi, and then RBG is Money, Expert, and Neil. So some, not new names, but some new, fresher faces here in that Group A for sure. And Stacks, you touched on our format just a little bit. We have 4 teams in each group, and at the end of today, we will say goodbye to one of those teams in each of those groups. We will clap our hands for one of those teams in each group because they will go to the upper side of the bracket, meaning they have 2 lives. And then the other 2 teams, well, they're on the lower side. They got 1 shot to make it through the big show this week.
Alright, let's do the training first and then the match, and then that's the stream for today.
Complicated things, but then microsize them to make them complex or to make them easy to understand. 4 groups, 4 teams each. 1 player leaves, 1 player gets a great show, and the other 2
I think if I do really good in this match,
out.
I'll reach the top.
Face it out here. This is our first round of matchups. As we said, we're going to dive deep into our own one. SSG versus Rogue will be the game that we are focusing on here on screen, but we have a smorgasbord of other matchups. Y'all know me. I'm looking at the Complexity squad, like I said. I also want to see how this Torrent team does against the new FaZe Clan. Torrent achieves has always been the gatekeeper team, so to speak, for the last couple of splits. And FaZe, with the changes like they've made, I think Torrent is...
If you like Rocket League, then I'm actually watching the X Games Open, group stage and lower round. NRG my favourite. I think the first match in round 1.
Bar is qualifying for later stages in a tournament, so it will be curious to see how FaZe shapes up against them. Torrent, as we said, the perennial bridesmaids. You know, they just don't quite ever get to the bigger stage. So FaZe, I think, with Typical, I don't think it's really that bad of a swap. I don't foresee too many changes in play style, but that being said, there is still something about cohesion that may not be there that Torrent could take advantage of.
Stacks, on the other side of things, you know, we'll go from the gatekeepers to the top of the top. I think a lot of people have eyes on Energy and Space Station Gaming for sure. Who do you think is going to have the most successful round one?
Oh, did that go underneath his legs?
Team in North America until somebody else steps up and says otherwise. But this format does highlight one very important thing: you have to take care of business when you're expected to. You know, teams, if they get complacent at all, maybe they let their guard down, drop a game here.
Best defensive team. That's because we mostly win or draw by like a 0-0.
Time and time again, we've seen it. Every single game matters, and if a team kind of takes one off or lets a lesser team take a game or two off of them, it can throw the entire bracket into disarray and complicate their own life going forward towards the playoffs. So teams that are supposed to win should do so. Get it over with. Do not mess around with any of these teams. Don't go for 18 demolitions and then try to flip the switch and go back to serious mode. Just take care of business, get it over with.
Facts. I mean, we saw Gibbs put out a good video breaking down like all of the
Oh!
we will be watching.
I sent the whole Watford team flying.
Rogue and SSG hoping to find a winner here. Taroko, Gyro, and rookie Aqua facing off against Reynolds and Arsenal, anything but rookies, joined by another rookie, Daniel. Achieves earlier we were talking and
Oh,
I think
that's my bad.
This is the rattle of the rookies.
Yeah, two very interesting things line up, obviously. But a lot of hype surrounding Daniel, and of course, to a lesser extent, Aqua, but both obviously accomplished players. And I think the big thing to pay attention to that you need to see if Space Station wants to be successful, I think you have to give Space Station the edge here, purely based off of before roster swap, Space Station clearly ahead of Rogue. You really need to see Reynolds and Arsenal that they've found some way to figure out the dissonance that was being caused on the pitch with those two guys. Daniel, he kind of has to come in here and you know, figure out how he wants to play. Obviously, he's had time to do that, but here's where you showcase it. And I feel like there were some bigger problems on Space Station that weren't necessarily relevant to what Daniel was doing. So looking for that cohesion to be back for Space Station if they want to be successful.
He put me on my ass, ref.
These teams have made recent roster changes. Not a lot of hours on the pitch outside of this, so that's going to be a big deal. Maybe that influences how you guys are feeling about it. In chat, let us know. Hashtag RGE if you're on the side of Rogue, I see you, Spaceman, or hashtag SSG if you're out there rooting there for Space Station Gaming. I can guarantee you Sean Doris is out there spamming the hashtag rooting for the squad. So I think this one, like you said, Space Station is probably where I would put my channel points. I think that this is a strong squad coming out.
Oh, that's unlucky, that.
To see how
I didn't even see my thingies.
achieves. You're up.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to lean on
It's
Space
quite
Station.
easy.
It's not by much. I'm going a solid 60-40.
That's a lot, dude. 60-40 is a lot.
60-40 is barely over half. Barely
It's
over
over
a
half.
coin flip.
Stacks, where you at?
Yeah, I guess Space Station Gaming. Look, Daniel has been hailed as, you know, the next great thing. And so far in North America, players, or even in Europe, players that have had that kind of moniker have lived up to the hype. First Killer, hailed as exactly that. He's been money. Scrub Killer, everybody knew he would be great. He has been. There's nothing to suggest that Daniel is going to have any trouble adjusting to his new spot here with Space Station Gaming.
He doesn't have a killer in his name. I mean, that is something, right? He gave us 2 examples. Can you give us a third? He's gonna change his name to Daniel Killer, right? Here we go. Achieves might have felt 60-40, but chat overwhelmingly on the side of Space Station Gaming. SSG going head-to-head with Rogue, and this one's gonna be a lot of fun. Like I said, I think, you know, I would like to see Rogue step up a little bit more and give us a tight contest.
Little over Watford.
You know what? I'm with you just a little bit.
Easily.
Rogue and Space Station, like I said, our commentators are going to start us off. I'll be hanging out, and I'll be visiting when we have updates. So,
this is, of course, the big test, right, for both of these rookies. Two very highly touted ones. Aqua less so achieves, but certainly one who had a lot of hype surrounding him, taken out by his fellow rookies. Especially going head-to-head with each other.
Oh, I love it. Okay, Taroko, that was a good catch. I like the idea there from Rogue on transition. They were trying to capitalize on that mistouch from Space Station, and unfortunately just never really got the dribble settled under them.
Get him!
But Rogue with that one misplay from Space Station have definitely equalized a lot of pressure during the start. It doesn't really seem like anyone's got an edge one way or the other. Arsenal doing his best, and Aqua pulling Taroko into a position where he felt like he needed to go do something, but either way, tough outing for the first minute for both teams.
Aqua with a great catch off the pass from Gyro. Trying to pick his spot just under the bar, but he went a little high. Daniel stopped him. And now Taroko has that set away by Reynolds, but right to awaiting Aqua, and Reynolds has to clean up his own mess and does so. Reynolds, of course, extra motivated to have a strong start to this winter split after the disappointing finish in the tiebreaker against Complexity. Daniel going to work here. The newcomer to Space Station, Reynolds now got that one through Aqua. And
Last match. Imagine I get a hat-trick last match. Oh, brilliant.
A lot of good mix-ups there from Daniel. You'd love to see a player be effective on transition.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. No, what? Oh, never mind. I've still got the ball.
Reynolds gyro diving back, and an ollie stop there from Rogue. But
Oh,
so far,
the Molyneux Stadium is hyped.
offense not really getting in each other's way.
When I shoot, they all jump up.
To see if they felt like they could be a solid offensive team and not get in each other's way.
oh, that's a great setup by Taroko, and then around Taroko.
Get sucked in FIFA.
This goes up to the corner. Arsenal.
Let's see what he thinks.
Cross, and they'll just pass it right back towards the center line. Aqua just a little fortunate that that was off the post. He wasn't going to be able to catch up to it. Now Daniel trying to set one up for Arsenal. And Taroko's got that set away as well. Tons of pressure right now out of Space Station Gaming. And finally, just a sigh of relief as Rogue clears the zone. Only briefly, Space Station trying to step right back up. Not the greatest touch out of Taroko, but it works. That means he's still downfield. Got this down in front for Gyro, trying to go under Arsenal with no luck.
And Aqua went so hard there twice this game. Fortunate Reynolds not able to put it in between the posts. He was definitely ready to try and capitalize on that Rogue push because they needed that long clear. They were sitting low on a lot of boost for a while, and they're thankfully able to hold on to possession, but gotta be careful you don't just allow it to go back the other way. Daniel, great save and a nice lead out for Reynolds to boot.
The peep that promoted into the RLCS, which feels like forever ago at this point. All on the field together once again. Reynolds and Arsenal over on the side of Space Station Gaming. Gyro now with his new home at Rogue. Reynolds can't get by Gyro. Of course, he knows exactly how good a defender Gyro is around the net and in the net. Taroko up high, trying to play that indirect for
What a
get
goal.
under himself. And it'll be Gyro out to the corner again where Daniel is waiting. Kind of cut off Reynolds there. And then Aqua ran into
Go on, hat-trick.
nobody else could jump in.
80th minute, I can get another one.
Remain scoreless going towards the final minute.
Some awkward touches there from Taroko. I think that kind of let Space Station off the hook on transition, but dumped right back. And tough to say if anyone's really going to get a decisive edge. Maybe Taroko. Oh, the crossbar. Oh, so close.
I had the defense a little shaky there as well. That's the strike that Rogue needed, where again, they have lost the battle of possession in this game. It has been Space Station keeping a lot of pressure on Rogue, but they haven't found that critical strike. Could be coming here if Gyro's not sure-handed with this ball, but he is coming from the backboard. Demolition though from Arsenal. Daniel can score from here and does! Welcome to the RLCS!
What a shot for Daniel Reynolds. That's a great challenge. Not trying to do too much, just pops it off. And the timing on the approach. I mean, Taroko, he's not in a bad spot. But to be honest, he's just sitting there on the goal line, not thinking that it's likely that it's going to come out straight over his head. And what a shot from Daniel to open up the scoring.
Space Station fans and maybe just North American fans in general waiting for that moment. They did not have to wait very long. It comes at the end of game 1.
Alright,
Now Gyro pops this one through and it's just off the corner.
last kick.
Double commit out of desperation for Rogue. And it's
Yes.
easy picking back the other way. At least Aqua did get back.
Oh, take that. Brace.
One last gasp effort out of Rogue. Jiroko.
Let's see if we reached our goal for the stream.
Daniel should be able to down this, and he does. Space Station Gaming leans
Man of the match, love it.
to take game 1.
Well played game for Space Station overall. Not a lot of real mistakes or anything.
Here we go after this.
I would be wary of Rogue's counterattack. I feel like throughout the course of that game, Rogue
Wait a minute. Let's go off.
had to play a decent amount of defense. I feel like when they got
Wait, let's see this trophy quick.
opportunities, they just
You guys might not be able to see, but I'm gonna see.
Daniel, I have to say,
Achieve top manager rating values.
transition
Oh, you'd love to see it.
back wall was gorgeous, but Space
Alright, that's it for today's stream. Ended third. Quite good. Alright, that's actually a really good